I was 23 years old when I found out I was pregnant. It was unexpected and honestly terrifying. At the time, I was in a toxic relationship. I was young, ignorant, and convinced I knew everything. I had rushed out of my parents' house the first chance I got, and that chance looked like a nice guy I fell in love with at 20. But deep down, after a few years together, parts of me knew this wasn't right. We were living recklessly, drinking, smoking weed, sleeping together unprotected. I had a few pregnancy scares, and every time the test was negative, I felt relieved, because I knew I couldn't raise a child with him. But instead of learning, I kept repeating the same choices. Until one morning, the test was positive, and my whole world collapsed. Every emotion hit me at once: guilt, shame, disappointment, fear. I felt numb. I told myself the only option was abortion. I booked the appointment. I had convinced myself that I needed to fix my mistake. While waiting for the appointment, overwhelmed, confused, we kept smoking, thinking it was still too early to matter. My heart was torn in every direction. At this time, I had been to church a few times. I didn't know much about God, but when I worshiped, I felt His presence so strongly. I knew one thing for sure: God sees everything. And suddenly, my decision didn't sit right anymore. I didn't want anything to damage the relationship with God I secretly longed for. I didn't want to walk into His presence feeling guilty and broken. I thought He wouldn't forgive me if I went through with it, because I didn't yet understand His grace. But my desire to know Him was louder than the pressure around me. One day, I read a verse in Ephesians about being chosen. And it hit me: if I'm chosen, my baby is chosen too. If God loves His children, then He loves mine. Right there, the decision changed. I knew I couldn't go through with the abortion. I felt relief, hope, peace. Pregnancy wasn't easy emotionally, but God carried me. I found out she was a girl at 20 weeks. I cried from joy. I listened to worship music at night, held the speaker close to my belly, and let God wash over both of us. And when she was born, the birth was perfect. No complications. A healthy, beautiful baby girl. God was so good. People surrounded me, supported me, loved me. Not long after she was born, her father and I separated. We co-parent today, and my daughter Amore is healthy, joyful, and the biggest part of my heart. God taught me so much through motherhood. He drew me closer to Him. And today, I'm married to a wonderful man who loves and cares for both of us deeply. Looking back, I see it clearly. Simply being in God's presence, in worship, in church, around people who knew Him, changed everything. It softened my heart, opened my eyes, and kept me from making the biggest mistake of my life. God accepted me with all my mess. He didn't need me to fix anything. He worked everything together for good. In His presence, everything changes: your thoughts, your identity, your decisions, your future. And because of Him, I have my daughter. Because of Him, I have a story of redemption and grace.